What's good, baby? It's Maxy here. I've been staying in a hotel room that is actually a crime scene. Just found out that there's probably someone's throat slit by the sink and blood's everywhere. We didn't even notice it because it was on the ceiling. So I'm calling 911 right now. Here we go, baby. My heart's racing. I don't like calling 911. I'll tell you that right now.
What is the address of the emergency?
And I just noticed this morning blood above the sink on the ceiling in the bathroom. I honestly think it's a crime scene in here, and I think you should send a detective out to take a look. The address. I don't know my phone number on this. I just got this phone.
Oh, okay. And it's just one you're calling off of?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, and then can I just get your first and last name for my record?
You need that 100% or?
It's just for my record. The officers can address you when they get there, but it's
Alright, no problem. Alright, thank you.
okay, thanks.
Bye. Alright, you guys got to get all the stuff out into that car, the dogs, everything. I'm going to go to the front.
What are you gonna
You can
say?
stop it. And then, what?
What are you gonna say at the front? That you need your refund?
I'm gonna tell them the police are coming, but we gotta get everything out right now.
Nobody's in there that's hurt right now, right?
No, we've been here for 6 days. We've been here for a minute. We didn't even know. And then just noticed this morning.
Okay.
All of our towels and stuff are right here, but all of our stuff is out.
And you didn't notice it until this morning.
Yeah, so I have reason to believe someone got their throat slit. You can see up here.
We haven't had any issues.
So that's an arterial spray, and then there's also blood spatter here. And then the individual looked like they put their palm on the door here. And you walk in here,
Oh, goodness.
and you have another spatter. This is spatter 2. And then you have spatter 3 right here.
Okay.
You can see where they tried to wipe it up. And then there's the final spatters down here, so I kind of think this is their resting place.
Okay.
And then there's blood that runs down here, so I kind of think the individual like threw him over the tub here, but.
Maybe the person tried cleaning it up. Okay.
And then you see this, there's also some, blood here as
Oh
well.
my goodness.
If you open the door, I think the door was probably open to about right here. And then this blood dripped down onto the door here and here. This is spatter. And that's the angle. There's a little more. So, and here's a little more. And here's a little more, and here's a little more, and here's a little more, and there's a little more.
Yeah.
So this
you
is
call the
a
police.
crime scene.
Okay,
They're on
you
their
did call
way.
the police. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay.
So it was dripping from the ceiling. You know what I mean? It was dripping. That's how heavy that blood was. Wow. It's morning. I mean, initially when we got in there, I'm gonna be quiet. I'll follow you. First went in there, looked in the bathroom on the ceiling, and I was like, oh, you need height first. Alright, and we did, we brushed it off. And then this morning my girlfriend's like, look at this. And I look at it, I'm like, I studied forensics in college, and I'm like, that's an arterial spread. Like, that's spatter. And then I started piecing it together, and I was like, this is a crime scene, we gotta get it out. So, I haven't seen anything in here so far, but you want me to kind of reenact it, what I think happened?
Let me take a look at it first.
So, okay. And then I think they fell forward, and then their blood went down this drain hole. The overflow, you can see the dried blood in there. Like straight down.
Yeah, no, I'm looking in the
Oh, nice, yeah. Okay. And then, does that look like dried blood?
it's got the porcelain on the inside.
You see like the
The-
bubbles of blood almost.
So it's, if you can see in there, the light, it's actually kind of too bright. What it is, in there there's porcelain,
Yeah.
it's the dull porcelain, and then they put the paint.
This is
in
definitely
there.
arterial spray.
That's definitely something.
And then I think they fell here. And then I think there's blood all over this wall. If you look at this angle, you can see where the individual like tried to wipe it. You see that?
On the wall there, you know.
And then you can see the blood here. He didn't, you know, he's probably in a rush. There's a little dot here, and then you have the spatter down here at about a 10-degree angle. So they probably fell right here, and there's some, you know, got some right there. And then I kind of think the victim hit the attacker backwards, and then the attacker kind of like put their hand right here, which was covered in blood. I think that's blood, huh?
Yeah, that's something.
All right, and then the individual who fell against this wall fell backwards and sprayed up here for spatter number 2. You know, it's a heartbeat. And you have spatter number 3. I thought this was pipe leaking initially, but and then you have actual blood.
Yeah, I don't know about that because it's got around it.
Well, no, because they wiped it. Like if you turn off your flashlight, you can see the white marks here, smear marks. See the smear of blood on this? And there's actually a hair up there, huh? So that could have been a strike. That could have been a blunt force trauma. And then I think the door was honestly open right about here because now you have the, because this is probably a mess of blood dripping down. Spatter, spatter. I didn't see any on the top of the door though, which I was very surprised about. But I mean, again, it's all the angle it hit. And then you have spatter here. You keep going down, spatter, 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 spatter. That looks like, I don't know, nail polish or something.
Yeah, that's too bright red.
Could be nail polish grabbing the door or something. And then, yeah, down there is the final resting place. Kind of think that was the final. And then you have the blood down here. And then, I don't know if this is, my girlfriend was on, you know, that type of one, so I don't know if that was her or what, but. I think it, you know, they cleaned up, whatever. They definitely missed some shit, but. That was that. Definitely to me it looks like a crime scene, so I thought I would, are you seeing stuff back there?
No, I was looking. See if there's anything else.
I kind of think it was just like a 3-step. I don't think the victim had moved around very much, you know what I mean?
Did you recently get a haircut? Or?
I have a dog.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 dogs in here, so
Alright.
I'm sorry about the
No,
contaminated
sorry.
scene, but I do honestly believe that there was something that happened here, and it wasn't just a razor burn. I think there was more up here, if I remember correctly. There's some here. Yeah.
This light's actually too bright.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at.
I mean, that's a 90-degree hit, huh?
That's a direct.
You think that's arterial spray, or was that a blunt force
I'm
trauma?
not I'm definitely not a blood expert. I can do fingerprints, but
I know that's a good angle of
Blood's not-
blood, though, from the way it seemed like it hit.
I'm gonna make a phone call, see what